of Season 5. If you somehow aren't aware by now, this is the final year of Bowling Green Dynasty, final season. If this is the first one that you've watched, there's a whole backlog. You can get caught up on the lore. We're running out of time, so we got to get locked in here. Going against Iowa this week. Obviously, if you can see the posters in the background, you know I don't like these guys very much. So, this is a little more personal than your average game, I would say. And yes, it is that deep. I don't care. I don't care. We smoke every team we play. You better believe we're smoking these guys too. Let's go. Ashley with the return. How far can we take this? Only up to the 19. Alright. Probably should let that go, but whatever. Yeah, Larry Barnes, the last couple games, I think he had, 4 touchdowns in 2 games last episode? So, if he could get 1 or 2 touchdowns a game, I mean, that's going to be, record-breaking status almost. Maybe not at this point, because we're already, how many games into the season? Already 8 games in. So at this point, he would need probably, I don't even know how many touchdowns to break any sort of records, but at least Bowling Green records. We don't really throw the ball much around here, so can't imagine that record's too crazy to break. As Sammy Riggs casually, while I'm monologuing about nothing, just grabs 26 yards on 2 carries. Mapu with a carry. A little slow to be able to get much more after that, but still a good gain as well. Okay, so Iowa's front 7 seems to have severely deteriorated over the past 5 years. Because this team is... I mean, they're just letting me do whatever I want right now. I mean, that's not much different than any other team. That's an awful read. Why am I doing that? Yeah. I'll just throw that one out of bounds, I guess. I don't know what I thought I was doing right there. Make it 2nd and 10. Give me that block downfield. Yep. Got it. Broken tackle. Touchdown, Konamapu. Yeah, I think this is the next. I think this is my next good running back. We always got one. This is our one. He kind of splits carries with Sammy Riggs a bit because we have a lot of really good running backs right now. But whenever Konamapu gets the ball, he's breaking at least 1 tackle. That's what I love to see out of my backs. Riggs has more speed and catching ability, but you're not tackling Konamapu on the first try. Of course, Iowa has their highlight player is their tight end. What's new? It was a run. I kind of just zoned out there for a second. I was about to say, I think this is a run here on first down. I apologize for the dead air there for a second, but I was about to call a run. I shot the gap beautifully. It ended up being a run anyways. 2nd down, incompletion, tried to throw over the middle. That didn't work. 3rd and 12. I mean, force him to a 3 and out here would be pretty good, I would say. That's right at me. That could have been a pick, but I'm not mad at an incompletion either, I guess. 98 throw power for their quarterback, by the way. If I just saw that right, that's crazy. For an Iowa quarterback? All right, sure. They will punt, though. A decent return up to the 43. That's not bad. We'll take that. We will get a second drive in here. 1st and 10. Mapu, still on his feet. Fighting for extra yards. We love that. Love that effort around here. Riggs will take the direct snap, and nobody's blocking the edge rusher. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that play either gets you, I don't know, 10-ish yards, or you lose 5 every time. I see press man on the outsides. One of these guys is going to be open if they let me snap the ball. They do. Audis is even. He's got to be leaving. Wasn't leaving for a touchdown, but it was enough room for the first down. We'll take that. Good catch. A little bit of traffic. Good throw as well. Riggs here kind of bouncing the inside zone to the outside a little bit, getting me 5. Not bad, not bad. Makes it 2nd and goal. This is kind of Larry Barnes territory right here. Not really super open. Just throw it away. They read the tight end. They know that's where we want to go with the ball right now. Let's move him onto a drag route instead. See if that's any more open. Not really. And we're smoked. Okay. I'm going for this. I mean, 4th and goal from the 7. No, I'll take my 3. I'll take my 3, I guess. I feel like I could probably convert this, but given the past couple downs have been nothing, I feel like it just makes sense to take my points here. If I can make it, and I can. I mean, on one hand, they have to go 93 yards for a touchdown. Even if I don't get it. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like I get a little bit too aggressive on these. I feel like I don't really take my points or my yardage whenever I get it. Unless it's, like, egregiously long distance to try to convert it. This feels like a run as well. Maybe it's a play action, but I'm going to shoot it like it's a run. It was a run, and I didn't shoot it at all, actually. And it's man coverage, so everybody was accounted for. Not great. Not great. They'll take 16 yards on that with their backup running back. That's lovely. Go to a different blitz here. On that one, though, Lehman able to shoot the gap. 2nd and 14. What do they have for us now? Sending a lot of heat today. Missed the tackle there. Yang able to come up and make the tackle. AJ Hampton was like standing up, sliding. I don't know if anybody saw that. That was a little crazy. 3rd and 5. It's a read option. Oh, we were double not ready for that. I pass committed, and I had no sort of protections for that. That was never getting guarded. Okay, well, good to know. Tip your cap in the first quarter, idiot. Tip your hand, rather. You know what? Sure. I tell you what, every time 24 gets the ball, we are on that. Anytime they give the ball to anybody else to run it, they get like 20 yards. Kind of crazy. Second and 7. Threw it at Hodgins. I mean, that's usually a pretty good idea, but he's able to knock it incomplete that time. Okay, I really don't like this formation. Hodgins able to knock it away. I went for the pick. Of course he didn't get it, but I'll take a knock away at that point. 4th and 7, they'll try it from 50. Get the crowd going here. Yeah, that's lined up. All right. Tell you what, if Iowa's got anything, they have special teams. They'll make it 10-3. All right. Offense, how do we respond? Screw offense, but special teams about responded there. Had a seam, couldn't quite hit it, though. We'll start at the 22. Okay, nobody's on Riggs. Surely that safety's going to float over there, though. He didn't. That's a touchdown. You fools. Why? Why? I get all these big plays, and, like, I'm not even excited about it. Because that's not even, like... I did not earn that. They just didn't guard him. Like, the safety was playing inside shade. There was no corner on him. Nobody was around. Nobody was 10 yards from the guy. I mean, I'll take the points, but I don't feel good about it. 17-3. Like, I want to beat the brakes off these guys any way possible, but I kind of figured they would at least kind of try. Okay, speaking of trying, can my defenders get off the blocks, please? That'd be cool. That'll probably do it for the quarter. It will. Okay. Any way you shape it, we always end quarter one with a 14-point lead. That just feels like the Bowling Green lead. 14-0, 17-3. Maybe it'll be 14-7 sometimes. This just kind of feels like how it usually goes. Oh, play action. Wow. We were not ready for that. Thankfully, it kind of was guarded enough. The second 8. Threw to the fullback. Honestly, I kind of forgot Iowa uses the fullback. Not even going to lie. Whoa, he's wide open. Hello. Hello, Hunter. Can we play our assignment? He's a sure tackler. Maybe not much of a actual coverage guy. Okay, we're on that. We're on that as well, Hunter. Tell you what, I was just giving him crap about his inability to cover, but that was pretty good coverage right there. All right. Shut me up real quick. I'm good with that. 2nd and 10. What is this? Okay, it's a reverse. I thought he was about to chuck that ball 50 yards. I'm not even going to lie. Fetu Latui able to make the tackle, make it 3rd and 15. I ain't never ever seen Iowa pull that out of the hat. All right. Andre Mond, what a play on the ball. Okay. We'll take that ball back. Thank you very much. Offense back out. Mapu with the catch over the middle. We'll take 13. Man, what a... I mean... Like, diving catch, but, like, somehow staying on his feet. I don't even know what that was, but I'll take it. Mapu. Fight. 5 for 85. He's a dog. Give him the rock. Good things will happen. Not this play, though. He checks out. Riggs will be out wide out of empty. Not much of a contain. We're faster than that guy. We got blocks. Jonathan F. Hall, block 13, buddy. Your assignment there is to block number 13. We'll take the yardage, though. 1st and 10 from the 19. We're rolling. We are rolling. Okay. Yeah, there's wide open grass ahead. Ethan out. Untouched. Touchdown, Bowling Green. We'll take that. 24-3, baby. 4 plays, 66 yards in a minute 53. I mean, we're on a roll right now. Doesn't matter what opponent you put in front of us right now, we are winning the games. I wanted the big hit with my linebacker, man. That would have been a fumble, probably. Either a fumble or at least some heavy wear and tear damage. Either way, we'll see what Iowa's offense has for us. A little hint, probably not much. A little bubble for 3. 2nd and 7. A little motion. Play action. They somehow get that pass off still. I blitzed on a play action and it somehow still didn't get home. That's fun. Whatever. 1st and 10. Okay, you would... Alright, whatever, man. This is what I get for talking trash. I guess. Whatever. 1st and 10. Come on, defense. Why am I here now? Why am I here now? Okay. Able to make the tackle, force it to only 7. Yeah, they are marching right now. I don't like this. Speed option, get out there. Damania. Force the TFL. We got it. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Let's get him off the field here. That'd be great. How about Andre Mon with his 2nd interception of the half? There we go. There you go, Andre. I still don't know why you're in the box. I don't think you're supposed to be any sort of sub linebacker, but we'll take the big play. Any picks we can get right now, we'll take them. We don't get those often. Don't like it. Escape the pocket. Ethan Houck. I thought Mapu was going to pick up the block. He didn't. Whatever. 3rd and inches. We convert these. But not before the 2-minute timeout, I guess. Okay. Honestly, didn't really know how much time was on the clock. I will take the L for that. Is Latu not just like a free touchdown right now? Well, he would have been if I got an accurate pass. 4th and inches, I'm going for this and getting it. And you're not stopping me. Kona Mapu is getting inches. Told you. A minute 45. Would prefer to just get a touchdown before they have a chance to touch the ball again. That's an awful read. I still made it, and it almost was a catch. Jonathan Hall got popped as he went up for it. I really am not making good reads right now unless they are, like, wide open. That's a pretty good read, though. Over the middle, a lot of room for Ethan Houck. We'll slide. I feel like I play the game like a running back. I don't know. I just see the gaps in the run lane and just take it. I can't throw the ball, but I can see the run lanes. Now, can I hit every run lane? No, clearly. But I see them things. I tell you what. Like Mapu on a Texas. Chuck that. Latu, wide open touchdown. Tactical underthrow for 6. All right, I was going to have 37 seconds and 3 timeouts. That is a lot of time to score, but I mean, whatever. Oh, God. Hold on. Shit. All right. For those watching on YouTube, first of all, check out the Twitch streams. Second of all, we just had a point redemption. I'm going to finish this half real quick, and then I'll do what I got to do for that. Oh, God. All right. Okay, 32 seconds. I'd prefer if Iowa not take, like, a million years to get these 32 seconds off. And they're going to be annoying. Oh, dude. Come on. Sacked. Idiot. Lehman off the edge. I did not know he was an edge rusher, but hey, he got the sack. 22 seconds. They call the timeout. What are they doing? Is like 80-year-old Kirk Ferentz still the coach? Is he gone senile? What is this clock management right now? Okay, so... Alright. I guess. 3rd and 17. And that's wide open for a touchdown. Okay, you know what? That's what I get. Every time I talk trash about this team, I end up giving up something stupid. So, that's on me. 14 seconds. I mean, maybe I can get 3 before the half. Yeah. All right. Well, that spoils it for the YouTube crowd, but yeah, I'm gonna give me 10 seconds. I'll put on the dog. Give me a minute. All right, just let the time chew. We'll go to half. No, actually, I'm not sorry, YouTube. We're not sorry. You should be here. You should be here for this because you're about to miss greatness. right. We're back to business. I can't do the hat because it comes with the whole. It has this as well that I'm supposed to wear on my head, but I can't do that and my headset at the same time, and I can't just not be able to like hear anything, even if it's just like ambient crowd noise. I can't have that. I just can't do it. So this is as good as you guys are gonna get. So be happy. All right, 1st and 10 for Iowa after getting like what was that, like a 12-yard gain? Okay, their running game is much improved out of the half. I don't like that. Okay, dude, they're just running the ball. And the one time I like run commit, they are going to run a play action. It's going to be stupid. So I'm not going to full on run commit. Dude, I mean, what do you... Dude. Is this how teams feel when they play me? Dude, this is bogus. Let's... Another run. There we go. Bo Thomas able to stop him for 2. Goal line. My brother in Christ, you are at midfield. All right. There we go. Hurt and Hodgins combine in for the TFL. 4th and 3, they'll punt. God, I forgot how hot this costume is. Whatever. Almost a coffin corner. All right. They got a decent punter. To the surprise of, I'm sure, nobody. Mapu getting around, guys. Gets me 9, not bad. And there's the first down, I guess. Feel like that could have been more, but we'll take whatever we can get. All right, 1st and 10. I don't love this, but we're running it. John Leafy Hall over the middle. 7 yards, not bad. Second and 3. I mean, there's kind of safety help over Latu to combat the press. Oh, they are blitzing. Get that off the Mapu. Breaks the tackle. Stiff arms another. Still on his feet. Across midfield, Kona Mapu. Yeah, Heisman downhill. That's what that does, all right. Sammy Riggs checks in, gets me 2. 2nd and 8. All right. Throw it away. Throw it away. Third and 8. We're doing too much passing, man. If I convert this, we're running on 1st down. Of course, we converted it, though, with a run anyways. Don't care. I'm still running it. We established the run in this household. I don't know where you're going, James, but you know what? It kind of worked. You didn't block the guy you were supposed to block, but somehow it didn't matter. 10 yards. Sure. Riggs gets smoked, and James Hack is hurt for, what, like the 5th time this season, it feels like? Good Lord. That man cannot stay healthy. 2nd and 1, Latu, drag route, 1st down. Strained forearm? Buddy, you're fine. Get out there. Middle was open. Epinesa got there lickety split. I didn't even know he was already on the roster. I thought he was a 2027 commit. I guess he's there. Throw it away. Throw it away. That's not grounding. That's crazy. Did I wait too long so the angle went and threw it out of bounds? That's stupid. Wow, that is mucho dumb. What, a 3rd and 29. I'm going to guess we're not converting this one. Wait. He's wide open. Sammy Riggs. Hey, listen, we just wanted to trick shot it. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Let's go. Hey, thanks. Thanks for running Tampa 2, idiot. All right, whatever. 38-10. Oh, jeez. All right. 1st and 10 for Iowa. Okay, and they're getting a lot of... We're just back to running, huh? Why am I trying to, like, play pass pro defense right now? They are not passing the ball. They're down 28 points. They don't seem to know that. Oh, now they're passing the ball. All right. Throw it into double coverage, and it just so happens to be just open enough. Sounds about right. And they're just going to take at the quarter. You guys know you're down 28, right? Not up 28. You guys should be trying to milk out every play you could get right now. Hey, whatever. We'll take the free win. Yeah, they have their backups in. Okay, they have lost the game. They are where they've lost. Carter Hurt is just feasting. One could say he's bringing the pain. I wouldn't stoop that low, though. 3rd and 9. Okay, they got a lot open. They throw that. And you know, that was such a bad read. It was actually a great read because I was nowhere near ready for that. That was triple coverage. He just chucked that into and it worked. All right, sure. How is he getting away with this? Chucks it in triple coverage, no problem. Very next play, throws it so off to the guy he was trying to throw it to, he throws it to a completely other wide open guy. Missed that one, though. I'll make it 2nd and down. 2nd and down. Yeah, sure. That works. All right, 3rd and 1. Is this just QB sneak? It is. And he got it. Why not? Okay. You know what? Whatever. We're up 28. At this point, nothing really matters. How did he get that ball off? He didn't start throwing it until he was already like halfway to the ground. Still got it out of bounds. That's crazy. Hodgins is getting cooked by 73 speed tight ends. Because, of course, he is. 3rd and 4. Don't allow a touchdown. I mean, it doesn't matter, but, like, for pride's sake. Guess who? Guess who, motherfucker? Marquand Hodgins getting greased by backups. Not even trying for an onside. They are just done. All right. Whatever. I guess. All right. Return it up to the 18. Let's just choose some clock and go home. Hey, O-line. Part of chewing the clock and going home means you do have to block somebody. I get you don't want to get hurt, but we do still have like 5 minutes of football left to play. Oh, never mind. I guess we're just going to get hurt anyways, even without blocking. Sick. Sick, dude. How? It's not faster than the edge rushers. 4th and 10. I guess we'll punt. Whatever. Looks like it's going to be decent. Okay. McGarry, can you get down there? Yes. All right. A decent punt. I formed... Like, this is not a formation you run when you're trying to get back into the game. And that's not a throw you make when you're trying to get back in the game. The second... Why do I have platinum quick jump on my not slot corner? What was I doing in the offseason? Hampton able to knock it away, though. I guess quick jump did something there, maybe? I don't know. Probably not. 3rd and 10. Chucking it deep. AJ Hampton, swat that away. Thank you. 4th and 10, they'll go for it. Okay, sure. All right, 4th and 10. Just don't allow anything stupid. We'll be all right. Hampton with the pick, because why not? Didn't need to pick it off. Would have been better field positioning if we didn't, but we're up. We're up 21 points with 4 minutes left. I don't care. We need the stats to feel good about ourselves. Honestly, I think just a regular inside zone could give me like a bajillion yards here. We do have like no time to snap this ball though. We did get it off. Mapu gets about a bajillion yards. All right, yeah, I was right. Probably could have gotten more if we got some blocks downfield, but hey, the blocks at the line held up, so that's all I really care about. Now, you may be asking yourself, there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Why are you letting your starting quarterback take hits? That's a great question. I don't have an answer, but you know what? It's a video game, and he's fine. So I'm not really that worried about it. In fact, I probably will just put the backup in. Yeah, we'll put the backup in. Rest of the starters can stay out there, I guess, but I just don't want Ethan Houck getting hurt for no reason. We'll have Valerio take over the rest of the game. If we even throw the ball again, we probably will. Actually, no, we're going to throw the ball right now, actually. Because why not? Valerio's got 88 speed. He's just going to take it himself. He's faster. Touchdown. Was that very sportsmanlike? Probably not. Do I care? Not one bit. 45-17. See if they do something about it. You know what? If you don't want us to score touchdowns, don't let us score touchdowns. It seems pretty simple, honestly. Webster able to... It's not quite a TFL, but he got a yard. You need a lot more than that to come back and win this one, I think. They are running the ball. Really. Sure, man. Why not? You move the chains. Excellent work. That honestly was almost Andre Mont's third pick of the game if he was ready for it. Force it complete either way. 2nd and 10. An accurate ball, and that's picked. I'm not even lying. A.J. Hampton probably had his 2nd pick of the game there if that wasn't an overthrow. Whatever, 3rd and 10. Tipped at the line, I guess. I would have to assume. Makes it 4th and 10. Why not pass commit at this point? 50-50 ball on Hunter McGeary. Kind of got the Moss animation, but knocked it away. We'll take that. Make this play last 7 seconds. I'll knee it out and go home. It did not last 7 seconds, but it lasted enough. Oh, right. They don't let me. Oh, I can. He's just down. Where's my quarterback? There it is. All right. They're not going to let me chew it out because this game's stupid. Just had to call another play. 45-17 is your final. It's how they all go. Whenever I didn't need that anyways. And we will go ahead and sim to the USC game. Is that the other one on the schedule? Yeah. Oh, they're ranked now, and we are ranked 2nd. Okay, let's take a look at the bracket. Why not? We are currently the 2 seed. Ohio State's the 3 seed. We are currently slated to face the winner of TCU Bama, but of course there's a lot still left to be played. So we'll see how that ends up turning out. Maybe I'll check in on that a few more times before we get to the end of the year. But we got to get to the end of the year first. Right now we got to get through USC. At USC. I mean, we just saw their overall. They're a pretty solid team. They're not better than us, but they are still a solid roster. And, I mean, you know what? I've said it so many times, I'm not even going to say it again. You guys already know what I want to say. You can probably fill out the line yourself. They will take a knee and start at the 25 because I booted it a little too far. All right, they got a decent quarterback. Threw for 318 and 3 touchdowns last week. All right, not bad, not bad. Can you stop the run? That will be the determining factor, I think. Go for a little RPO. Andre Mon with a great open field tackle. Makes it 2nd and 6. Interesting animation, but I will take it. Slowed them up enough to where they couldn't do much with it. Made it 3rd and 3. Oh, that's not out of empty. I don't know why I thought that was out of empty. Lemius is a step too slow. Or I am. Probably more I'm a step too slow there. Either way, it moves the chains and a lot more. Okay, now Andre Mond is in the sub-linebacker spot. What is this playbook? And Mond is slower than their running back. Okay. That guy seems like he's going to be a bit of an issue today. They had him lined up at tight. What is their playbook? They had a running back at 28 is lining up at like tight end. Is he their fullback? What playbook is this? This is weird, man. They either have some injuries or a funky playbook. Knock that away. Webster forces it incomplete. 4th and 6. They'll take their 3. Good work, boys. And the kick is good. Thought maybe for like a quarter of a second it was going to drift a little bit further to the left, but it did not. 3-0. Actually takes it up to the 18. Ethan Houck is still in Heisman contention. I didn't know if I was using him enough to keep him up there, but I suppose incorporating everybody else into the offense kind of defaults as the quarterback still. Okay. I don't know if it's necessarily enough to win it, but he's at least going to stay in the conversation. Riggs on his mandatory first carry of the game. Gives me 13. And on first down, we'll go out of empty. Why not? Mix it up a bit. John Anthony Hall over the middle. Gives me another 13 yards. Little read option. We'll hold on to it. They had a lot of guys ready for that. I think every option there was going to be boxed up. Maybe not the best play call, or they just were ready for it. Houck will scramble. Stiff arm a defensive lineman. Okay. Ethan. Makes it 3rd and 5. Bobbing and weaving up for a first down. All right, Sammy. He's got 612 yards this season. That's not bad for my RB2. Supposed to be RB3, but he just kind of keeps coming on the field at those 3rd down sets, I guess. Even though they're always on 1st and 2nd down. Mapu also has 1,000 yards himself. We just run the ball, man. It's inevitable. Jacone Duffy with a catch. Broken tackle and 15 yards. Okay. Don't get to see him much anymore. Love seeing him make a play. Don't really like the run here. We'll audible out. He's open again. Jacone Duffy back-to-back catches. All right. Did I just say those are his season stats? He just doubled his couch output on the entire season on the last 2 plays. They were ready for the run there. Okay. Looks like USC may have done a little bit of homework. Or have they? 3rd and 3. We'll run it again. And it's a touchdown. Listen, you can study as much as you want. There's questions on that quiz that were not in your study guide. 7-3. Might look like what you practiced, but if you got it off Chegg, I promise you, it ain't what you needed. 1st and 10. Not that I know what Chegg is or anything. Clearly, I would never stoop to those levels. I am an honest man. As their true freshman receiver making a big play. Okay. Fair enough. Moves the chains. Okay, they had a running back in the slot, number 28, who has gotten a couple carries now as like a tight end. Or is he just like an actual tight end and I might have been hallucinating him getting carries? I don't even know. I mean, number 28 feels psychotic to have at any position not running back. He might just be a tight end. I don't know. I think the heat from this suit is making me hallucinate. Making me delirious. Whatever. No pain, no gain, right? 7-3 at the quarter mark. A lot of chewing clocks so far this first quarter. I think that does benefit us. It's the RPO for a lot of yards. Okay. All right, can we lock in here, defense? It's a run. How is that 7 yards? Ridiculous. Set some heat here. 2nd and 3. They're not going to be ready for it. They're not going to be ready for it. We were ready for the run, though. 3rd and 7. Yeah, I mean, they're easily in field goal range right now. This isn't even, like, a question. I don't even know why it popped up that they wouldn't be. No way. Ooh, it was in his hands, but he dropped it, thankfully. If he is a tight end, he's not a receiving tight end. 4th and 7, they'll take their 3. Makes it 7-6. Hey, I mean, take all the field goals you want. You're not going to beat us by taking field goals. At least hopefully not. We'll let that go out of the back of the end zone, start at the 25. Not bad. This feels like it's going to be, like, money. Well, it would have been. If 55 put a hand on somebody, that probably would have been, but whatever. I guess. 2nd and 12. Riggs. That's a lot of yards. Moves the chains. Let's go. Gonna be blocks downfield. Ethan Houck. Up to the other side of the 50. All right, cool. Good run. Give me another one. Sammy Riggs. Give me the blocks downfield. I'm loving it. Moving the chains. Yeah, we're rolling right now, baby. Let's go. John Anthony Hall. Drag route. Doesn't have the speed to get away from the corner, though. Still gets me 9. Okay, this could be money. Does he have a step? Okay, that was almost a pick. That looked more open than it was, I will admit. 3rd and 1, give me a yard. We didn't get a yard. 4th and 2. I trust my squad. This might be a bad idea. I should absolutely just take my points here. I trust my squad. Mapu, turn around. 1st down. No, that's Latu. Latu, Mapu. I got too many Aus. Bobbing and weaving. Kona. Moves the chains. And now my highest overall player on the entire team is hurt. Cool. Track that ball, Sammy. That's why you put... That's why you put a wide receiver at running back right there. Because they can just track the ball. Just throw it up, back shoulder, no problem. 14-6. Honestly, probably should have gone for 2 there. But you know what? We'll let them chase the points, not us. I keep kicking the ball too far, man. I keep forgetting that my kicker has more than like 89 kick power now. So I actually have to put a little bit off the kicks for them to be returnable. All right, that was wide open. Let's not do that again, maybe. 1st and 10, they are moving. Both the clock, the ball, whatever. Things are happening. Screen, get out there. Bowling. Force them to 1. Yeah, their quarterback's killing it right now. I can't even lie. Was it like 10 for 13, 180 something yards in the first half? Okay, so that guy is a tight end. He just is a blocker. He's the blocking tight end. Okay. Why on earth was Kerry Bolin just out wide in press man coverage? No. Andre Mond knocks it free. 4th and 9, they will punt. Yeah, 28, would you believe it, does not have good hands at all. He almost seems like a offensive lineman that they converted to tight end. I don't even think they can do that in this game, but that's how he's playing. All right, 1st and 10. They have a 3 down lineman set. Kona Mapu, give me 6. All right, this seems like another pretty light box here. Left side had more open there. And Maribel's hurt again. Bruised ribs this time. Really need my guys to stop getting hurt every play. If I just put him on a regular streak, it's not open. They're going to count that as a sack, huh? 4th and 1, this is actually idiotic to go for it. Like, admittedly, this is beyond stupid. And maybe the fact that I just went to a 2-minute timeout is a sign from the Lord that I need to punt this. All right, fine. Fine, you win. I'll punt. I don't know if I have the leg to get this out of the end zone. Yeah, but if I don't do something to it, then I don't know. I'll put a little bit of an angle on it, see what happens. Full power. Yeah, it's a pretty good punt. All right. 13-yard line, not bad. All right, mini 55, no touchdowns before the half. Yeah, that's my zone. That's my zone. All right, fair enough. All right. What they got for me this time? Hodgins not reacting when I'm switching onto him. Awesome. Awesome, man. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, they're about guaranteed 3 points right now. Just no touchdowns. No touchdowns would be great. Demonio, what? I promise on everything I love, I was running back to guard 28. Demonio just fell on he tripped over his own feet. Actually just tripped over his own feet. What are we doing, dude? Come on. All right, 56 seconds left. That's right at me. Talbot can't catch the ball. Guys. All right, every single one of my DBs has higher than 80 catching, at least. They just cannot hold on to the rock. Dude, is 28 just like Darnell Washington? Who gave him extra eligibility? He's like faster than all of my linebackers and just a crazy blocker. Fumble. Fall on it. No. Oh, that's a bailout and we didn't get it. Still counts as a strip sack for Andre Mond, but unfortunate we couldn't fall on it. Hampton can't catch the ball. Can anybody catch the picks? Andre Mond is the only one that seems to have decent hands on this team. Good Lord. Hodgins! Legends can't catch the ball. Are you kidding me? First down strip sack we can't fall on. Second down drop pick. Third down drop pick. They get their 3. Unbelievable. Oh, come on, dude. That's insane. I still have the lead going into the half and 30 seconds to respond, but... Oh, hold on. Break tackles. Kiwanuka. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I was going to go on about how that's stupid because we're probably not going to score, but hey, we might score now. We got 3 timeouts, too. We'll call our first. Yeah, they're going to let us have anything we want underneath. We're going to take it. Listen, you guys know me. I will dink and dunk down this entire field if it means we get our field goal. We're getting those points back. You shouldn't have had those in the first place. I don't know if I should have called that last time out. I really shouldn't have tried to run. That was the main problem. Off target for Barnes. 3rd and 8, this play like has to go out of bounds. Barnes makes the catch. Did he get out? No. No, he didn't. I didn't realize the clock was still moving. They're going to say he was tackled inbounds, and that will be the end of the half. I was trying everything I could to get out of bounds. It didn't happen. I think maybe if it didn't let me no huddle, it probably would have. Okay, so here was my thought process here. So my thought process went from, I think I got out of bounds. I'll run no huddle to check. Saw that no huddle was actually running. I was like, okay, wait, maybe this just screwed me because I could have no huddle would have started whether I was out of bounds or not. And then I wasn't out of bounds. So it didn't even matter. Because we couldn't get a playoff anyways. Yeah, maybe not my best stretch. Okay, whatever. You know what? We have the ball again anyways. It's like none of that even happened. That's odd. I could have swore I just seen an offensive lineman blocking that guy. Okay. 2nd and 7 only gets me a yard. 3rd and 6. Come on, guys. Sammy Riggs, did he fall for enough? Yes, he did. Okay. Cool. Cool. 1st and 10 play action. I think this will work pretty well. It didn't really, but you know what? There was enough running room. It doesn't matter. 1st and 10. Riggs, there's a lot of room up the middle. Why are they giving you that much room? Why is Ernest Marable on the field for the 3rd time and it's still hurt? If he is that injured to where he's being taken off the field for the 3rd time this game, he should not be on the field again in the first place. This feels like... Who is letting him back on the field? Who is the team doctor letting this happen? I mean, names are coming to mind, but I don't think I can say them for legal reasons. I mean, every single receiver was at least double covered. There's no room to run either. I mean, that's just crazy defense. We'll take off. A lot of room up the middle. Ethan Houck, wide open touchdown. There we go. That'll pad the lead out a bit. Make it 21-9. Not bad. All right, 1st and 10 USC. Little play action. He's wide open because that's my zone. I keep playing zone coverage like it's man coverage. All right, just get home. Get home with the pressure, boys. Nothing easy. And then we proceed to give up something easy. We got enough speed to tackle him, but my lord. There's no reason why a tight end wearing number 28 has 135 yards on my defense right now. No reason for it. Mond able to come in and make the tackle. 2nd and goal. I did not know that they were going to do that. Why does every playbook in this game have some sort of read option? It is stupid. Hodgins is cooked. Every fucking game it's this guy getting absolutely grilled. Every game. I'm supposed to believe this is an NFL caliber corner. No, the hell he's not. I'll say it. I'm sorry. He's not. Love the guy. Love, he's made some pretty good plays. Good plays. Over the series. Guy can't play corner. And I just threw a fucking pick. Because overthrown from hell to Larry Barnes. Great. Hey, remember when this defense just let them have a free 3 points? Because they didn't recover a fumble on 1st down and 2nd and 3rd down were dropped easy interceptions? Do you guys remember that? Think about how nice it would be if they didn't have those 3 points right now. Because now, instead of them being down 8 points like they should be, they're only down by 5. And a touchdown gives them the lead. And they can go for 2 and have a 3-point lead. McGarry makes the tackle. Oh, God. 2nd goal. Come on. Come on, defense. Bend but don't break. How about it? How about get absolutely fucking bull rushed? Okay, they're not going to take their 2. They're going to go for just the PAT. We are now down by 2. We should be up 1, but instead we're down 2. I will keep stressing that until this game is over. And I will never shut up about that for the rest of my life. If we lose this game by any margin less than 2. Or less than 3, I will be talking about that until I'm in my grave. Mapu gets me a bunch. Mapu fighting. Mapu breaking tackles. Mapu up to the 17. Let's go. My God, man. Man. I mean, you see why I just run the ball every play. I can't throw picks when I'm running the ball. Kona Mapu. That's 3rd and 4. Ugh. Mapu. Catch the ball. Break the tackle. Touchdown. Kona Mapu. God, he's so good. I cannot stress enough how good Platinum downhill is, man. It doesn't even matter that he's a 5'9", 183-pound contact seeker. He has Platinum downhill. It doesn't matter. He's breaking at least one. Every time. Come on, defense. The bubble's wide open. Almost broke 2 tackles. That's a true freshman completely bodying my corners right now. Okay, that's a sick juke. Yeah, I really don't like that USC has turned on the locked-in mode, because they are playing their lives off right now. They will take it to quarter. Okay, 28-23. Come on. Fourth quarter. Let's go. Y'all want a close game? You got one. 1st and 10. Talbot fried. I don't even know why he's in man coverage. Probably because I ran a blitz. That would make sense, wouldn't it? 1st and 10 for USC. Thomas, good tackle in open field. Beautiful. 2nd and 5. Nothing easy. I would classify that as very fucking easy defense. Come on. I mean, is that my zone? Yeah, but if I didn't guard the guy that was wide open for 20 yards for a free touchdown, it was going to be a free touchdown. Sick broken tackles defense. Why are we letting them do this to us? Hodgins able to make the tackle. Kind of crazy they even let him catch the ball in the first place, but I guess I'll take what I can get. 3rd and 4. Come on. Touchdown. Blocking was just immaculate. They will go for 2. Nothing's open. How does he make that throw? Because nobody's fucking even close to getting him. 2-point is good. The 3 free points that they got at the end of the first half now separates this game. Okay. Is this not? Come on, one of these outside guys has to get open here. Otis. Fried him. Keelan Otis. 1 play. That's how you respond. Let's go. We'll take those points back. Thank you very much. 1 play. 77 yards. Your move. The one thing I don't like about that is the fact that my defense is now immediately back on the field. And it feels pretty clear that they need a break. Is there like a wear and tear? Honestly, I'm just keeping everybody fresh. Because, like, it seems like everybody's just tired. I don't know. It feels like a tired thing. Maybe it's not and we're just bad. But it really just feels like my guys just don't have the juice right now. There's some juice. Carter Hurt. Getting in there, making the sack. Getting this, I don't know. Whatever the word you want to use for that is. 2nd and 17, they'll take their check down and get all of their yards back. Fantastic. 3rd and 10. How are we letting that up, man? I mean, oh my God, dude. I mean, that's pretty clearly, that's an NFL catch. I don't know what we're talking about, Booth. I mean, yeah. Guess who's out of position, by the way? No, I can't even blame that on Hodgins, honestly. That's not where he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be the deep blue. Honestly, that's Mond. That's probably Mond. Is that Mond? No, that's the other linebacker that was way off the play. That's just bad play design. Okay. Noted. Talbot able to knock it away. 2nd 10, good hit. Okay. If we're going to let them score quickly. I would rather not have this ball left with like a minute. Don't even let him though. Andre Mond, how about his 2nd sack of the game from safety? Had 2 picks last game, 2 sacks this game. 3rd and 22. And we fucking let them convert it. How? How do we let them convert? How fast is Curtis Clark, dude? This guy either has like 79 speed or 90. I still have not made that decision yet. 84. 84 speed. Okay, that is pretty fast for a tight end. All of my linebackers that are on the field are faster than that. Every last one of them. How is he getting this open as a pure blocker? That is ridiculous, man. Bruised forearm. I have keep fresh for wear and tear, so he will take a seat. 2nd and 13. Play. I mean, why? Why? We're letting them just walk all over us right now, defense. That's wide open. They're going to score a touchdown with a minute left, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. They're going to take every ounce of this clock away, too. Because they're just going to dink and dunk their way into the end zone. And if I try to defend the dink and dunk, then they go over the top for 20. Finally, the QB missed a throw. Didn't think that was going to happen. 3rd and 4. If they're going to score a touchdown, I'd rather it be on this play. If I didn't guard the flat, or if I didn't guard the tight end curl route, he was going to throw it to that and get about the same amount of yards. USC calls a timeout. Okay. Interesting. They've thrown the ball 43 times. 43 pass attempts today. Does that not seem crazy? Thomas sent to the fucking... He's made his maker. I'm getting harassed by bots. Why is my script not banning these idiots? I used to have a script up that would ban all those fools so they wouldn't even come up on my chat overlay. I guess they changed the words so it's not getting flagged in Instaband. That's fun. Nice ban wave for bots, Twitch. Good work. Clearly it's working great for you. My God. All right, 2 minute. 2nd and 6. I remind you all again, USC was given a free 3 points by my DBs not being able to catch a ball, despite the fact that they all have 80 plus catching. Every last one of them. John Anthony Hall catches the ball, breaks tackles, first down. Move. Minute 31, 3 timeouts. I mean, we don't necessarily have to be go, go, go. We can kind of just call whatever we want. Mapu. 2nd and inches. We're going to take off. Hauk. Slide down. My backup offensive... No, that is still the starter. Okay. But that does give us a free timeout. That's a free timeout we don't have to use. That's pretty cool. Good blocking on the screen. Duck out of bounds, Sammy. Bruised ribs. Put in the backup, I guess. Okay, we are in field goal range, like pretty comfortably. I would rather not have to kick a field goal on the road, though. Riggs, 2nd and 1. Maybe I shouldn't have called that timeout. I really should not have called that timeout. That was stupid. Why did I do that? All right, we're centered. We're gonna let this go. We are as centered as we can be. Okay, Andres Luck. Do you have that sauce? For the 15th time, I remind all of you watching, the only reason why this game is not tied is because they were given a free 3 points at the end of the half due to a forced fumble that we got where we were unable to recover and 2 dropped interceptions. They will try to ice it. All right. To force OT and keep our undefeated season alive. Kick is up, and it is right down Broadway. Okay. Overtime. We should not be here. This game should not be in overtime. But it is. USC has won the toss. They will play defense first. Doesn't really matter what side we defend from. Okay. First and 10. Barnes, open underneath. We'll take 5. That is a lot. That is a lot on the line, but if we get past it, we're good. Good blocking. Great blocking. Mapu up to the 8. 1st and goal. Oh, I thought we were going to hold on to that block a little bit longer. Or it was just going to be broken. Okay, 2nd and goal. Mapu fighting his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kona Mapu. He does it again. PAT is good. All right, defense. Defense, defense, defense. Absolutely nothing gets past you. Overthrow. Okay. Honestly, there's a chance that an accurate ball there is picked off first play. Maybe not, though. But, I mean, maybe. They'll take the check down. Tackle is made. Andre Mond, 3rd and 7. Not out of empty. Oh, no, I'm calling a timeout. I'm calling timeout. I didn't realize they were out of empty. I'm not running that formation out of empty. With Kerry Bolin in the flat. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not doing that. All right, play the sticks. 3rd and 7. The one time I don't play it like man coverage, it's wide open. 1st and goal. I cannot stop this USC offense right now. Cannot stop it. Overthrow. 2nd goal. Underthrow. Really bad timing for their quarterback to be off, but I'm loving it. 3rd and goal. Come on, defense. Quarterback steps up and he drags a defensive lineman into the end zone. Touchdown. We are going, pending the extra point, we are going to double overtime with number 23 USC. We have not gotten a stop, I think, since... Have we forced no points all game? I don't know if we have. It's either been field goals or touchdowns all game. I don't think they've punted once. Drag route sat there. I thought they were going to keep running. Let's try some different defense here. 2nd and 4. Carter Hurt gets there. His 2nd sack of the day, I believe. 3rd and 8. Holding them to 3 would be huge here. It is a tight end screen. We are all over it. Curtis Clark has 10 for 171. 4th and 8. They will go for 3. The kick is good. Okay. We know what we need. Touchdown wins it. Field goal forces 2s. Let's go. Sammy Riggs. That's wide open. Sammy Riggs. Up to the 11. I thought maybe for like a half a second the seas were going to part for him. But that's still a heck of a gain. 1st and 10. I like the blocking. Kona Mapu. Ball game. Let's go. Bowling Green wins it in double overtime on the road in a thriller. 51-48 is your final score. Kona Mapu, 147 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. That's your player of the game. 4 touchdowns, including the game winner. What a game. I remind you for the 100 millionth time, that is stupid. It went to overtime. But it did. And I tell you what, we got some good content out of it. Shout out their quarterback, man. 462 yards for 1 touchdown. That is a crazy stat line. They just kept getting to the goal line and running it in with their running backs, I guess. Excuse me, that is not USC stat line. There it is. Yeah, 6 for negative 21 rushing yards and a touchdown. Their running back had 2 touchdowns. Their backup had 1. And receiving for him, I mean, Curtis Clark, he had 5 drops, but they just kept feeding him the ball, and he was open. No touchdowns on this one. Their 1 touchdown went to James Tucker, who had 95 at his own right. But looking at our stats, Ethan Houck, 15 for 19, 3 touchdowns and a pick. That's the wrong trigger. This one, Konamapu, 16 for 147 and 3 touchdowns. Sammy Riggs, 13 for 98, no touchdowns. Ethan Houck, 11 for 66 and a touchdown on the ground. Receiving, Jonathan Hall, 5 for 57. 2 receptions for Sammy Riggs, Larry Barnes, Eli Jacone Duffy, Konamapu. Receiving touchdowns for Riggs and Mapu. Otis also had a 77-yard touchdown. Latu had a 5-yard gain. Defensively, 5 TFLs for Andre Mond and 2 sacks for him. Carter Hurt also with 2 TFLs, 2 sacks. TFLs for Demonia and Mullen as well. No interceptions. Should have been a lot, but it is what it is. What a game, and what a way to end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one.